Yo, 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 it's your boy DKB back with another episode of the Midnight Truth. Here to speak the truth, the whole truth, and none but the truth, so help me God. Um, Before I get into what I'm gonna talk about today, let me just say, whoever has created Nick Hustles, the AI singer that sings 70s R&B and funk and all that, whoever created Nick Hustles needs to be brought to the light because that is some genius ass shit. Nick Hustles. He makes every song that he has made is literally something that you are going through, and I'm not lying about that. But what I wanted to get into today, I was trying to re-upload this. I was really trying to re-upload this. I had took it down for the simple fact I was still going through the case and they was trying to be on some bullshit. But I'm going to retell my near death experience where I saw myself dead. Um, but before I start, let me spark up real quick. Excuse me. All right. It's almost football season. So fly Eagles fly. Let's get it. We gonna repeat this year. Another thing I want to say, I don't know why people think you gotta be from a town to like a team. I don't understand that. That pisses me off when people say, "Oh, you from Illinois, you should be liking the Bears, the Cubs." No, I don't like no Chicago team. Not the Bulls, not the Bears, not the Cubs, not the White Sox, not the Blackhawks. None of them. None of them. Okay. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. All right, that's what, and a New York Yankees fan. Period. Period. That's just it. I don't care if I'm from Illinois, and you shouldn't either. But anyway, let me get to the story. So, if you guys remember, I work in a mental health facility. This was back in November 2021. Now, around this time, I had just started day shift, which is 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I've been trying to get on that for like I believe 5 years that I've been there, maybe even more. Um, so I finally got on first shift and was working in a home where the guys are overly aggressive. And as they are overly aggressive, you got to handle them a certain way. So, this particular story, I had one of them individuals. And this individual, we gonna call him Jurassic Park. That's what we gonna call him. We ain't gonna say his real name. We gonna call him Jurassic Park. And the reason why he's called Jurassic Park because basically he's a human raptor. And this human raptor is highly, 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 highly autistic, meaning he don't want you in his bubble. He don't want you in his space. He's aggressive. He will smack you, punch you, kick you, headbutt you, whatever the case may be. But he acts like a raptor. He sounds like a raptor, walks like a raptor, everything else. Okay. Now, this particular raptor person is one of my favorites. Okay. Used to hate him back in the day, but he grew on me, so he was one of my favorites. So this day I decided, mind you, I was just a couple weeks in on my day shift job. Okay, so I was a couple weeks in, maybe a month in, maybe a couple months in. It was very short. It was a very short amount of time that I was on this home, starting on first shift. So I decided to take him all day from 6:30 to 3. Now from 6:30 to 3, nothing happened. We had a good time. My partner, uh, we had like a little. It was like a little get together at work. Like we had music, and he made chicken on the grill, or fried chicken or something. It was some kind of chicken, baked chicken, but I think he grilled it or fried it or something. It was something crazy. but it wasn't baked chicken, but it didn't have no skin on it. All right, but the shit was crispy and fire. um, we was rapping during the day, chilling. Everything going good, going cool. So from 3 to 11, which starts second shift. Once 3 came around, I had to do overtime, and I only did my overtime for like I want to say 3 to 9. It had to be 3 to 9 because all this shit ended up happening around 6:30, 7 o'clock. All right, so from 3 to maybe 5:30, 5:45, 6 o'clock. We gonna say 6 o'clock. 3 to 6. From 3 to 6, I had him again. I kept him on my overtime, but at the same time, he was getting a little antsy, like he wanted to be in his room, or it was too loud for him, or something. So I decided to take him in his room. Mind you, it's around between 6 and 6:30 p.m. Now, as I take him to his room, let me give you some background information. Now, I um I had bruised, I want to say, a knuckle on my right hand because me and him had got into it like a couple days prior. This is a bruised knuckle. This had nothing to do with what happened here. But so my hand was already like bruised. Okay, I had a bruise. I want to say ring finger knuckle because my hand hit his head and crazy shit happened. I don't want to get into all that, but this particular day, my hand was hurting, but I was icing it, whatever. Still had nothing to do with this particular uh, day. So, or event. So I'm taking him to his room. Okay. As I'm taking him to his room, I remember vividly. I was taking him. I was taking him like this. Our hands are interlaced. Our hands are interlaced, and I'm he's behind me, so I'm walking him behind me like a little child. And I remember in like me almost getting to his room, he snatches away because he don't like to be touched, he don't like to be grabbed, he don't like people in his space. So he trying to get you out his space, get away from you. So he snatches my hand away, and then we didn't like our interlace didn't let go, and my hand went with him, and I heard it was a loud smack, pop, whatever it was, loud. I could hear it. It echoed through the halls. I don't know what the hell it was, but in that same noise, pop, whatever it was, my hand started burning, and it was like my right hand. It was like you put the back of your hand in a fire pit, and you just sit it there. That's how it was feeling. So as this happened, I'm ignorant to the fact, okay, but my body is panicking. So I'm looking at my hand trying to see what the fuck is going on. Obviously, I can't see it because it's obviously internal. So I'm looking at my hand trying to see if something wrong with it. I can't see nothing. Then on top of that, I can't leave him by himself because he's severely self-injurious to himself. Um, so I can't leave him by himself, but I know if I leave, he's going to come behind me. I know he's going to follow me. So what I did was I got in his room and I sat him on the bed. Okay, mind you, at the same time, it's like 4 other workers in the house. Okay, he's got 17 people in the house at the time. I believe it was 17, 16. It was like something like that. And it's got like 4 workers in there. I immediately run out the room. Now this burning is getting worse. I run out the room. And as I run out the room, I run past all my coworkers. I say, forget all them. Fuck that shit. I gotta call somebody. So what I do, we had two supervisors at the time. We had a female supervisor and a male supervisor. They had two separate numbers, an office number and a personal cell phone number for the job for them. You know what I mean? Um, and I called both numbers, no answer. Hung up the phone, called 911, but I dialed 912 because I'm panicking. At this time, the pain is getting worse. So much so, the burning has now turned to severe pain, and it's shooting up my arm. Like it's from here, and it's shooting up my arm. It's just shooting up my arm. So much so that I can't do this with my right arm. It's dead, so it's just limp. It's just sitting there. Okay. Mind you, my hand is a balloon at this point. I got small hands, and my hand is a balloon. Okay. So at that time, there was a girl, a female coworker, standing in the office area where the phone was, and she was in a cabinet looking at something, or by the cabinet. She was doing something. I can't remember for the life of me what she was doing, but I do remember she was doing something. And if I sound a little fuzzy, it's because I got allergies. My nose a little stuffy, but hey, we gonna do this anyway. But she was doing something, so I grabbed her and I said, "Hey," I ain't gonna say her name. I said, "Hey, yo." I'm grabbing her by her collar. I'm damn near choking her. Yo, call 911. Call the supervisor. I'm panicking because the pain is so severe. She looks at me. Now, mind you, I'm a funny guy. I keep up shit all the time. I joke around. I bullshit every day, all the time, whatever. And as I do that, she looks at me. I look at her in a fearful mode, and she laughs at me for a couple seconds. Then I'm like, no, call 911, cause my arm. She's like, stop playing, cause she think I'm playing. No, this is not a joke. Now I'm getting pissed. Now I turn to a male coworker who is maybe 10 feet away, but he's in the living room. And he's pacing back and forth because he see me panicking. So he pacing back and forth. I don't know what to do. What you want me to do? Da-da-da-da. Now me and him getting into it now because he ain't helping me. I said, bro, call somebody. Da-da-da-da-da. So as I sit there and argue with him, I'm not noticing that I am moving back towards the office area, and I'm on a wall. Okay, I'm not noticing this at all. And as I'm sitting on this wall, I'm getting pissed, more and more pissed, more and more mad. And I start pulling shit out of my pockets. Fuck everybody, ain't nobody helping me. At the same time, I'm crying. Why ain't nobody helping me? I feel so alone. And this, by far, is the most alone I've ever felt in my life. I don't ever want to feel like this ever again. So as all that's happening, I'm throwing shit out of my pockets with my good hand. Fuck everybody. Throwing shit against the wall. Man, fuck you. My phone, everything. My charger, everything that we ain't supposed to have. Everything. I'm just throwing it out of my pocket. Mad. As this happening, I hear my heartbeat. You're not supposed to hear your heartbeat out loud, people. You're not supposed to. I hear it clear as day. Boo, 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 boo. But at the same time, I'm not noticing that it's slowing down. Boo, 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 boo. I was like, what the fuck? As this happening, my body is sliding down the wall. So it's, as I'm sliding down the wall, my breathing is slowing down. I'm not noticing that my body's going into shock from the pain, and it's about to pass out. Sure enough, I hit that my ass hit the, I think I was standing on a big scale, like those big therapy scales. Yeah, I'm standing on one of them. And I'm sliding down, my ass touches that scale. Boom, I fall backwards. As I fall backwards, I don't know if this was God, my soul, an apparition, uh 3D, I don't another dimension, I don't know what it was. I think I died. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it was heaven. I don't know. But I could see myself. I'm standing this thing, this feeling, this figure of me is standing over my passed out body. And I'm looking at myself. I can't move, but I can hear and see everything. My reality self is out, pitch black. But I'm in this other dimension. I'm having an outer body experience. And as I see everything, I see the girl panic. I see the guy panic. And then all I know is black. I come back as I see another male coworker come down. My homie, he comes down and he think I'm playing too, because I guess according to them, from what I was told, I was convulsing and foaming at the mouth. So all I hear was in that figure, apparition or whatever it was, soul or whatever it was, I hear, turn him over, turn him over. And at the same time, that male coworker that was coming down the hallway, he was like, man, and Desmond, stop playing. he thought I was playing, but then he came in trying to smack me back, and I wasn't responding. I wasn't responding at all. And all I hear was, turn him over, because I'm foaming at the mouth. They don't want me to choke. And when I turn over, pitch black again. I must have died. I don't know how long I was out, but when I came back, I looked to my right and I saw a nurse. Mind you, I know this nurse. I've never seen this nurse again since this day either. So if you ever see this, or if I ever, thank you. But as I turn to my right, I see her and she was like, I got you. She hold my good hand. I got you. I'm right here. And I nod my head. But then I go out again. This time I remember a nurse pricking my finger for a diabetes check. They thought it was my sugar. And then I remember another nurse coming in and putting a mask over my face. Simultaneously as that's happening, I go out. I'm out. Black. And I'm in that soul apparition again. Or whatever it is. And then I see everybody. But then I see a blue light. A big ball of blue light. It's like an exercise ball of white blue light standing at my feet. And I can't touch it. And then I hear a James Earl Ray voice type of deal. It's not time yet, young man. It's not time yet. Next thing I know, it's like a vacuum. And I'm getting everything back. But when I come back, I can only see and hear. I can't talk. So I look at the nurse, check her name tag. I remember checking her name tag. And I look, and I remember, make sure who she was. And I nod my head. I see the female supervisor that I was trying to call. I see her standing at my feet. Remember your daughter. I got a daughter, Remember your daughter. Remember your baby. Think about your baby. So I look at her, nod my head. Then when I come to, I see the ambulance coming up. I said the ambulance, the EMTs coming up. They coming with the gurney. I'm exaggerating, but I see about 50 people around me, individuals, meaning the clients I work with, and people around me, staff, nurses, staff, whatever. They put me on the gurney. I remember my partner that was coming down the hallway, he had my stuff. He handed me my stuff. And I remember the two EMTs, one was quiet. One was just about there to get his paycheck and go home. The other one was just a pompous asshole. Like, I don't know. He just felt like he didn't believe me. Mind you, I was dressed like a nigga. Like, I'm the only one that dressed like a nigga there, really. But um, he looking at me with this smirk on his face, like he don't believe me. And he about the same age as I was, or even if not older or younger. Um, so then I'm telling him the story. He just nodding his head, whatever, whatever, whatever. Ooh. All right. So I stopped talking after I start noticing that. Then when I get to the hospital, they put me in this room, this white room. I have no idea at all where the fuck this was in the hospital. But it's just a white room with no windows. And they put me in there for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know how long it was. I didn't have no clock. I should have looked at my phone, but I wasn't thinking about it. Then I see a lady, a young lady come in, and she like follow me, and she take me to the ER. Once I go to the ER, I sit there for 30 minutes in pain with a melted ice pack. They had put an ice pack on my hand, melted ice pack on my hand, in pain, feeling alone again. Then about 30 minutes after that, the X-ray technician comes over, and he young too. He younger than me. He like 20 something. And I'm like, bro, please don't leave me alone. Please, I'm in pain. I don't know what's going on. I passed out. Woo, woo, woo. He take me to the X-ray room, get my X-ray, take me back to the ER. Once he take me back to the ER, they take me 20 minutes later back to the. Now they taking me in the ED, the emergency department. They take me in the rooms and shit. And once they take me in the rooms, I'm sitting in this. It ain't. I don't even know what part of the emergency room this was, but it was a room full of curtains. You got curtain here, curtain here, curtain here, curtain here, curtain here, curtain in front of you. 3 curtains in front of them. It's just a room full of curtains. This shit look like a maze full of curtains. Okay. And I'm just sitting there with a blood pressure machine. I'm sitting there with the little thing that go beep, beep, that thing. Yeah, the big machine, not the big machine, but y'all know what I'm talking about. With the thermostat on it, or thermometer on it, I meant to say. Yeah, that joint. It's just sitting there with me. Ain't nobody showing up. Time go by. Ain't nobody showing up. Mind you, I had called at the time my best friend. He didn't understand me. I hang up on him. Call my mom and dad. They on the way to come to the hospital. So, fast forward. Nobody coming still to check on me. I can hear my mom and dad next to me. Wherever I'm at, I can hear my mom and dad next to me. And once I hear them next to me, then a nurse comes, says, hey, can I get another ice pack, please? She give me another ice pack. Check my vitals. That was it. Time go by, time go by, time go by. Nobody saying nothing. Then this doctor come by and was like, hey, you got a sprain of the wrist. It's like you was playing basketball in your ankle. But I'm like, bruh, I passed out though. Like, what happened? I was like, I can't feel my hand at all. He's like, yeah, it's just a sprained wrist, man. You just keep it elevated. I had to go home here to get them to get me to the orthopedics. Come to find out, I sprained my wrist so bad. These 2 fingers right here, they're dead. I can't feel them. I have no sensation. I can't do the twist like this. I can't do that with this hand no more. I lost a lot of grip strength in his hand, a lot of power in his hand. My right hand. And it's like, see, I can't do that with my right hand no more. But I'm good. Um, the reason why I couldn't talk about it then was because like I had a case on it, case over with, so now I can retell the story. But yeah, man, that was my near death experience of what happened. Crazy. It made me look at life totally different now. So like I'm just grateful to be alive. That's all I care about. My daughter and grateful to be alive. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But that's my story. Go buy my books on Amazon if you haven't already. September 12th, The Fight comes out. It's about an MMA fighter who goes through life and trials and tribulations. Um, even shows you the good and the bad. I'm not an MMA fighter, but I know a lot about it, so I tried my hand in it. Comes out September 12th. I already have two on the Amazon store right now. Mirroring Perspectives and Am I Crazy or Nah? Go buy them $12.99 on Amazon if you haven't already. But this is your boy DKB, aka DJ Playmaker, and I will be back on the music. Trust me. But this is the Midnight Truth, where we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. It's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.